All right, guys, we are here at the garden center. Let's take a look and see what they have. These are kind of cool. So there's a cool palm tree and some elephant ears. They're pretty cool. This would look awesome by the pool. These are some cute little palms and Hawaiian-like flowers. Some ferns. Wow, look at these huge palms. They are so nice, but they're really expensive. But they're really nice. Alright guys, so I just bought a whole bunch of flowers for by the pool. When I get home, Mike is probably going to kill me. So you can see here in the background, those are the flowers. It's gonna look so pretty and tropical by the pool. But I'll show you right over here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there is even more over there. So I am pretty sure that Mike is really going to kill me with this one. Alright guys, so I want to show you something. If you can see down there, Mike has been working on my flower bed. Thankfully, he did not freak out too much about the flowers that I bought. He actually took it really well. I'm going to zoom in so you can see him a little better. So that flower bed back behind the pool, he actually built that for me, and now he's filling it in with topsoil that we got. I bought elephant ears, which are those big plants on the two corners, and then I bought a bunch of other really pretty like Hawaiian looking flowers, and it's gonna look really good. We're going for the tropical theme, and I want to get some hibiscus. If you're not flower people, you're like, okay, whatever, I don't care. But I love my flowers, so yeah. Okay guys, so before I show you the final tour of our different flower beds, the tropical flower bed behind the pool, and then a couple on the side of the house and the front of the house, I thought I would just run to our local garden center, which is like my favorite place to go. They know me by name, unfortunately. But I just want to run and make sure that they don't have a couple of the things that I want to pick up and plant before I show you the flower beds. So I'm going to do that now. If they have anything good, I'll show you. And if not, then we'll come home and I will do the tour and you can see the flower beds around my house. So if you're a flower person, you'll like it. If you're not a flower person, it's still pretty to look at. But anyway, so here we go. Okay, so this is our one flower bed. And it's a mess right now because we had some crazy storms last night. But I'll show you. So these two right here are Shasta daisies. They haven't started blooming yet, but they're really pretty white daisies that come up. These here, these purple ones are really pretty. I'm not sure if you can see, but these are like tall like grasses and they bloom these purple flowers. These are called spiderwort. And so the flowers are open during the day, like early in the morning, and then they tend to like close up at night when there's less sun. But these are my knockout roses in the reddish color, and they're doing pretty good. I planted these last year and the deer ate them a couple times, but they came back well this year. That's the thing with all my flowers here. We have to spray them with the deer spray so they don't eat them. And I have to literally spray probably at least once a week. If I don't do that, I come out in the morning and my flowers are gone and then I cry. But anyway, here's the full view of the flower bed. Oh, and those three that you can see on the outside part of the bed, closest to the camera, those are lilies. You can see there that they have the buds. They're getting ready to bloom. I'll have to do another video after they bloom so you guys can see them. But they all look like they're getting ready to bloom here. So you can see that. If we go over to this bed over here, so this bed is really pretty, but as you can see, most of the stuff hasn't bloomed yet. We have more of lilies, the ones I just showed you. These tall grasses are daylilies. They're the red daylilies. And then these here in the front, I'm gonna zoom in. They have little purple flowers you can see that are gonna start to bloom. They're actually not the same as those spiderwort I showed you on the other side. They look a little different. I wish there was one open right now that I could show you. So that's this flower bed over here. All right, then I'm gonna show you on this side of the house. I just planted these, and unfortunately, they're not really blooming yet either, but they're really pretty. And these are gardenias. So these flowers have kind of opened and are wilted already, but they're these big, pretty white flowers that are gonna bloom all over these two bushes. And these are gardenias. This is the first time I planted these out here, but I am told that they smell really, really nice. You can see there's a bunch of buds that are about to start on this one. So again, I've decided I'm gonna have to do a updated flower bed. Once everything's bloomed, I'll show you guys again. But so this will be part one. And also we haven't gotten our mulch for this year either. So all you see is pollen and leaves from the storm last night, and we don't have the new mulch yet. So I'll definitely have to do an updated flower bed video. And then the last thing I want to show you, so these up by the front door are the begonias. I love these. I do these every year. They're so pretty and they get so big. When I planted them, they were not this big. They were just a couple, I planted a couple in there, and they just grow so nicely and they're so bright and pretty. So these are my begonias. And again, please don't mind all the pollen everywhere. We had a crazy storm, but that's it. So now I'm gonna show you, this is our pool area. So this is the beach entry that you walk into our pool, and on each side of the beach entry here, you'll see these big grassy-like plants. These are actually my daylilies, and they're so pretty because you can see, if you get really close, you can see they have so many buds that are going to bloom any day now. And these are so pretty because they bloom, they continuously bloom throughout the summer. I mean, there's never a time where these, except for right now, where, it's just spring. But once they start blooming, which will be any day now, they just bloom all summer. So they're really pretty. These purples that you see right here, this is salvia. So this is really pretty too. They bloom, and then if you cut them back, they rebloom again at the end of the summer. So those are really pretty. Same thing on this side. And look at all these buds. Like, these are even closer to blooming. These might even bloom tomorrow. So you can see all that. That's a close look of the salvia. And then I want to show you across the pool there. I'm going to zoom in. That right there is our tropical flower bed, which I'm super excited about. This is the one I've been putting all the time and effort into. It is definitely still a work in progress, but I'm going to get closer and show you the details. So like I said, it's still a work in progress. It is definitely nowhere near done. So we'll have to do another video midsummer to show you what it really looks like when it's done. So let me walk over there. I'm gonna walk around the pool. Okay, so first thing are these around the border here. These are begonias. I went with a pink color. So those are pink begonias around the border. Those are my flip-flops, sorry. Then we have two different types of palm trees back here. I know this one we're looking at right here is called a majestic palm. They're like the fanned out ones. We have the two palms back here that are more like the regular palms, but I don't know their exact name. Okay, so then we have, these are really cool. I have these on each side, and unfortunately, again, I don't remember the name of them, but they're really cool. Then all these that you can see right here, that one's bloomed. These are Canna. They're really pretty. So this one's gonna be like a red color. That one you can already see is yellow. This one here is gonna be a peachy color, and I'll show you, there's already a peach one that's bloomed. These darker ones here are like deep red that aren't blooming yet. That's the peachy color. So pretty, and they just keep blooming throughout the summer. Like they just keep coming up. That's another yellow one. That one's gonna be red, I think, and here's another one of those plants. I have another one of the majestic palms on this side. Over here I have the elephant ears. So there's 3 elephant ears, one there, and one at that end. And then I have these really pretty, they're like, I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but it's a plant. It doesn't flower at all, but it has this like bright red color to it. And I'll show you this one over here is even brighter. Let me see if I can zoom in for you guys. So that's that. And that's it. And then we have the 2 big palms in the back that I already showed you. So if I back up here, so you can see that this corner right here is kind of bare, and that corner over there is bare, and I know exactly what I want to put there. It's a secret, or should I say a surprise, but it's hard to get. And I've been calling all these different garden centers and growers, and I've been trying to track it down. I might have a lead, but it's going to be really pretty. So you will get to see that extra addition when I do the updated flower bed video. So stay tuned, make sure you subscribe, because there will definitely be an updated version of all these flower beds where everything's really in bloom, where we have the mulch down, and everything's kind of completed. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys here on the side of the house. This is another really cute, let me see if I can zoom out. This is another cute flower bed we have. In the back, those 3 plants right there, those are daylilies. They're a red color. Then you'll see here there's 4 different Canna plants on kind of closer to the sand. So those Canna plants, you can see this one is starting to bloom right there. So there's 2 yellow and 2 red Cannas here. Now in the back you can see, it's hard to see, but there's a couple of azaleas that just got finished blooming. A couple bushes. You can see we didn't do the mulch yet for this year. So we still need to fill in the mulch, and you can see all those kind of petals everywhere. We had a really bad storm last night, and those petals are from, if you look over here, this is our dogwood tree. You can't see it from the angle I'm at. I'm gonna move over here. This is our really pretty dogwood tree. I'm trying to see if you can see it. And that has these really pretty white flower-like petals on it. It looked beautiful, and then the storm last night kind of knock them all down. And those petals are all over everywhere. So this little bed kind of in the center here, it's like a little island, has the huge dogwood tree. These are rhododendrons that are pretty much done blooming now. The storm knocked all those petals off too. And that's pretty much it. So let me see if I can back up and get a full view for you. So from back here, on the right side you can see the dogwood tree and the rhododendrons, and then on the left you see what I just showed you, the 3 red daylilies and the 4 canna plants. So again, this is a before. Think of this as the before video, before we finished everything, before the mulch is down, before everything's really blooming. And I hope you'll subscribe to our channel, like the video, and stay tuned, because in a couple weeks we will definitely post an update when all the flowers are in bloom and the mulch is down and everything looks really good. So I hope you like this video, and that's it. All right, we'll see you soon.